So we completed the second exercise yesterday. So we are starting today from the third exercise. التدريب الثالث. هات جملا كما في المثال. المثال: أستيقظ مبكرا. This particular word أستيقظ يستيقظ يستيقظ تستيقظ, some people are finding it difficult to pronounce. So I don't know the reason. Actually, it has 6 letters, so maybe that's the reason. Some people are finding it very difficult. So I will call some people to make the, we have 5 options there. Astaikidu. So you are going to hide it. So before the next thing you have in the variables. Astaikidu mubakiran. Astaikidu mutaakhiran. أستيقظ الساعة 7. أستيقظ الساعة 5. أستيقظ الساعة 4. On and on like that. So I want to call some people to make the pronunciation. So I want to believe some people should be available today, especially those people I called yesterday that they are not responding. Let me start from number 388. Number 388. So the first one you have here.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
My background is not okay. I mean, a noisy background, so.
But we can hear you clearly now. You can just try it.
Okay, maybe it's because I use an iPhone. Okay, Astagizul Mubakuro.
Astaikidu mubakiran.
Astagizul Mubakiro.
Jazakallah khair. Next, number 39039. Mutahakhiran.
أستيقظ متأخرا.
Barakallah fik. The next one, number 405. 405.
نعم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله يا شيخ.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
نعم.
الساعة 7.
أستيقظ ساعة 7.
Remember, الساعة is having halif wala.
نعم.
Again. Pronounce it again.
أستيقظ الساعة 7.
Barakallah fik. Number 024. 024. الساعة 5. 024.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
استيقظ الساعة 4.
أستيقظ.
أستيقظ الساعة 4.
No. الساعة 5.
Okay, 5. Okay. أستيقظ الساعة 5.
You are not going to stop on that though. Astaikidos. Astaikidos. That alif is telling us that those words must be joined together. Astaikidos sa'atal. Again.
أستيقظ الساعة 5.
Astaikidos sa'atal khomisa.
Please,
we need to be, yes, so we need to be practicing these words. We make pronunciation most of the time. So inshallah ta'ala we'll get there. And the last one, number 315. 0315. الساحة الرابعة. 315. Number 315. is not there. Number 316. Number 316. Okay. I hope, admin, you are taking note of those numbers. 316. Speak up. You have the mic. I think 316 is having network problem, I guess. Okay. Number 550.
نعم
As-
نعم السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
أستيقظ ساعة I could not see it in my book very well. أستيقظ ساعة الرابعة.
أستيقظ الساعة الرابعة.
أستيقظ
No, you don't
ساعة
need to stop. You don't
الرابعة.
need to stop on أستيقظ. You join them together. So that is the essence of Amsa to Wasl. أستيقظ الساعة الرابعة.
أستيقظ الساعة الرابعة.
بارك الله فيك. Now let's move forward. So please let us note this. So anytime you are asked to read, so don't say Taslim. Don't say Taslim. You are still taking much of the time by saying Taslim. So just go straight and read. التدريب الرابع. التدريب الرابع. أكمل الحوار. Complete the dialogue. Complete the dialogue. So if I call you, you should tell us what's supposed to be in the open space that you have there. Like طالب الأول. You can see that it ended with question mark. So which question do you think we can ask that will bring this response? أستيقظ عند الفجر. أستيقظ عند الفجر. So what question do you think can bring about these responses? So that is what we want to do here. Okay. Now, let me see those who are ready to do that. Number 320. 320. What question do you think we can ask that will bring about the response أستيقظ عند الفجر? Three, 2, 0. I will not be calling a number more than twice. Four, 7, 9. 479.
نعم. متى تستيقظ؟
بارك الله فيك. متى تستيقظ؟ أستيقظ عند الفجر. Then the next one. What question do you think can bring about the response you have there? أصلي الفجر في المسجد. أصلي الفجر في المسجد. عبد الله.
أين
Go ahead.
تصلي الفجر؟
أين تصلي؟ أين تصلي؟ أين تصلي ماذا؟
أين تصلي الفجر؟
أين تصلي الفجر؟ أصلي الفجر في المسجد. بارك الله فيك. So next one, number 019. 019. لا أنام بعد الفجر. So which question do you think can bring that response? Number 019. Yes, we are waiting.
أنام بعد الفجر.
Can you reframe that? You are very close. Can you try again? You cannot try again? Okay, let another person try. Number 118. 118, can you try? 118.
Hello?
167, can you try, please? لا أنام بعد الفجر. لا أنام بعد الفجر. Number 167, can you try?
هل تنام بعد الفجر؟
بارك الله. هل تنام بعد الفجر؟ لا أنام بعد الفجر. بارك الله فيك. Next. ماذا what? Who can complete that? ماذا? Who can complete that? Number 134. Number 134. Can you complete that? 134 is not responding. Number 461. Who? 461. I'm sorry. I want to give you the mic. 461. Okay. Yeah, 461. Go on. Number 461. You have the mic. Okay. Number 546. Number 546. Are you there? I don't know why people are not responding, even those who are raising up their hands. Number 408. Number 408. Number 408.
Salaam alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
نعم. ماذا تفعل بعد الفجر؟
ماذا تفعل بعد الفجر؟ ماذا تفعل بعد الفجر? So who can respond to that? Who can respond to that? ماذا تفعل بعد الفجر? 640, can you respond to that? 640, can you respond to that?
نعم شيخ، أقرأ القرآن بعد الفجر.
أقرأ القرآن بعد الفجر. بارك الله فيك. So next, ومتى تذهب ومتى تذهب. I need somebody to complete that. ومتى تذهب, number 00, can you try that? Number 00. Number 00.
أصحاب بعد صلاة بعد الساعة السابعة.
No, you are asked to complete ومتى تذهب.
ومتى تذهب ومتى تذهب إلى السوق.
ومتى تذهب إلى السوق. Yes. ومتى تذهب إلى السوق. ومتى تذهب إلى المدرسة. ومتى تذهب إلى البيت. It could be anything. Now, number 01, so respond to that. Number 01. ومتى تذهب إلى السوق. So you have the time there. ومتى تذهب إلى السوق. Number 01.
أذهب إلى السوق بعد الفجر.
No, you have the time there. الساعة السابعة. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so you can use it.
أذهب إلى السوق الساعة السابعة.
أذهب إلى السوق الساعة السابعة. وعليكم السلام. Naam. So the next one. So you are going to generate the question that will answer, that will give us this response. لا أذهب بالسيارة. لا أذهب بالسيارة. Number 335.
هل تذهب بالحافلة؟
هل تذهب بالحافلة؟ لا أذهب بالسيارة. بارك الله فيك. Now, let's move to the next one. We have very few minutes because inshallah after these exercises, we are moving straight to correction of our last text, inshallah. التدريب الخامس. تبادل السؤال والجواب مع زملائك. Remember, زملاء is the plural of زميل. أصلي الجمعة في المسجد الكبير. أين تصلي الجمعة؟ أصلي الجمعة في مسجد بلال. أين تصلي؟ أين تصلي الجمعة? So, it is expected that every student will be mentioning the name of the mosque where they observe Juma. Okay? I said something regarding Mudaf wa Mudaf ilayh when we're discussing a related issue like this. For instance, you have Al-Masjid Al-Kabir. Masjid there is having Alif Walam. So which means you are referring to a particular masjid because that is definite. So it's like saying usalli al-jum'ata fil masjid. But al-kabir is just an additional information about the masjid, qualifying that masjid. So a grand mosque. You can say, I observe my Juma in the mosque. I observe my Juma in the grand mosque. So it is different from that of Masjid Bilal. And that is why it's not having alif walam. Because it is mudaf wa mudaf ilay. The two coming together is giving us only one name. Masjid Bilal. And it is not having Al-Bilal, Masjid al-Bilal, because Bilal itself is definite. Bilal itself is definite. So it didn't require Alif Walam again. So I could remember somebody asked that question the last time. So it should be Usalli al-Jum'ata fi masjidi Bilalin, not fil masjid. Not fil masjid, because it is mudaf and mudaf ilay. And mudaf always is not expected to have alif walam. It is mudaf ilay that's supposed to be definite. Now, likewise, the time here. Mata tastaykidu. These are the responses. Astaykidu sahata rabi'a. Mata tastaykidu anta. Astaykidu sahata al-khamisa. Mata tastaykidu anta. Astaykidu sa'ata. So you can start mentioning the time there. الساعة السادسة، الساعة الرابعة، الساعة الخامسة، الساعة السادسة، الساعة السابعة, on and on like that. Now, so this is an assignment for everyone to practice. You respond to all these 10 questions. متى تستيقظ؟ أين تصلي الفجر؟ هل تنام بعد الصلاة؟ ماذا تفعل بعد الصلاة؟ متى تكنس الغرفة؟ متى تذهب إلى المدرسة؟ متى تستيقظ يوم العطلة؟ You remember عطلة? Weekend or holiday. أين تصلي الجمعة؟ أو ماذا تفعل يوم العطلة؟ أين تصلي الجمعة؟ متى تشاهد التلفاز؟ كثير من الناس يشاهدون التلفاز كل يوم أو كل مرة. تبادل الأسئلة والأجوبة مع زميلك. أسئلة is the plural of سؤال. أجوبة is the plural of جواب. So you exchange the questions among yourselves. Let's quickly go to Qira'ah. In Qira'ah, they want us to realize some little differences so that when you are pronouncing, you pronounce correct thing. If you look at the first box, you have Tanamu, followed by Tanamu, and the third one, Yanamu. So you are expected to pull out the strange word. Okay? The second box, you have Tushahidu, Tushahidina, Tushahidina. You can note the difference. Tushahidu is masculine, Tushahidina is feminine. So that you don't make any mistake there. Look at the third one. You have Athalitha, Athaniya, Athaniya. They only resemble a bit at the beginning, but they are different. Athalitha is different from Athaniya. Look at the third one. You have Sahifa, Sahifa, As-Sahifa. Alif Walam make it different. التدريب الثاني. أنام بعد الصلاة. أنام بعد الصلاة. لا أنام بعد الصلاة. So you can know the difference. Second, أغسل الملابس. أغسل الملابس. سأغسل الملابس. So the third one is different from others. أذهب الساعة السادسة. أذهب الساعة السابعة. أذهب الساعة السادسة. So sadisa is different from sabi'a. And the last one there, متى تذهب إلى البيت. متى تذهب إلى البيت. متى تذهب إلى المدرسة. مدرسة is different from others. التدريب الثالث، صل بين الجملة والصورة المناسبة. Join between the sentence and the corresponding picture. So you link the sentence with the corresponding picture. يذهب إلى البيت بالحافلة. يذهب إلى البيت بالحافلة. Number 148. Number 148. Which picture do you think match that sentence? يذهب إلى البيت بالحافلة. One, 4, 8. We are waiting.
Number 1.
That's not one. That's Hamza.
Hamza.
No. Barakallah fi. Number 157. Number 157. The second sentence. يقرأ القرآن في غرفة النوم. يقرأ القرآن في غرفة النوم. One, 5, 7. That's taking too much time. Jim. The next one. Wa alaikum assalam. That network problem over there. Number 17. Number 17. يذهب إلى المدرسة الساعة 8. يذهب إلى المدرسة الساعة 8.
دال.
دال. بارك الله فيك. And the last one. تكنس غرفة النوم يوم العطلة. تكنس غرفة النوم يوم العطلة. Number 190. 190. 190. 190 is not responding.
How, sir?
How?
The last picture, sir.
How?
How?
Now let's quickly move. التدريب الرابع. صل بين السؤال والجواب. Link between the question and the response. متى تستيقظ؟ متى تستيقظ؟ Jim. أستيقظ عند الفجر. أين تصلي الجمعة؟ همزة. أصلي الجمعة في المسجد الكبير. أين تصلي الفجر؟ أين تصلي الفجر؟ ب. أصلي الفجر في المسجد. أصلي الفجر في المسجد. Number 4. هل تنام بعد الصلاة؟ دال. لا. لا أنام بعد الصلاة. Now القراءة. التدريب الخامس. We have 2 قراءة and I will call 2 people to read them for us, and that is where we are going to stop. Inshallah ta'ala. before going to the test, inshallah. So somebody is going to read, and you know, we're having about 2.5 lines here. So I need somebody who's ready to read. Let me first ask everyone to how do we go about this? I need only one person to read. Okay. It's like 777 you want to read? Am I right? Okay, it's not there again. 129. Oh, sorry. 129. I want to call 129. Unfortunately, I'm not saying it again. One, two, nine.
129, your mic.
No.
So please read the fiqra. This is the paragraph.
Okay. أسرة أحمد لا تنام بعد صلاة يوم العطلة.
بعد الصلاة.
بعد صلاة يوم العطلة. طه طه يكنس غرفة الجلوس، وفاطمة يكنس غرفة النوم.
وفاطمة
نعم. وفاطمة تكنس غرفة النوم. وأحمد يغسل الملابس. ولطيفة تكوي الملابس. وجدتي والجدة تغسل والجدة تغسل الأطباق. والجد يقرأ القرآن.
بارك الله فيك. أسرة أحمد لا تنام بعد الصلاة يوم العطلة. طه يكنس غرفة الجلوس، وفاطمة تكنس غرفة النوم، وأحمد يغسل الملابس، واللطيفة تكوي الملابس، والجدة تغسل الأطباق، والجد يقرأ القرآن. Now let's quickly look at the question that followed. ماذا تفعل الجدة؟ ماذا تفعل الجدة؟ So you have it there. الجدة تغسل الأطباق. ماذا يفعل أحمد؟ ماذا يفعل أحمد؟ أحمد يغسل الملابس. ماذا تفعل فاطمة؟ ماذا تفعل فاطمة؟ فاطمة تكنس غرفة النوم. ماذا تفعل لطيفة؟ ماذا تفعل لطيفة؟ لطيفة تكوي الملابس. ماذا يفعل طه؟ طه يكنس غرفة الجلوس. ماذا يفعل الجد؟ الجد يقرأ القرآن. So you have all the responses there. Now let me call another person, Saada. Let me call Saada to read the second fiqra. I'm not saying Saada again. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. Sada is not here again. So let me call another person.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Which one am I to read?
التدريب السادس.
Yes. يستيقظ طاهر عند الفجر ويتوضأ في البيت ويذهب إلى المسجد يصلي طاهر فجر في المسجد طاهر يقرأ القرآن ولا ينام بعد الصلاة.
ما شاء الله. يستيقظ طاهر عند الفجر ويتوضأ في البيت ويذهب إلى المسجد يصلي طاهر الفجر في المسجد طاهر يقرأ القرآن ولا ينام بعد الصلاة. متى يستيقظ طاهر عند الفجر؟ أين يذهب؟ يذهب إلى المسجد. هل ينام بعد الصلاة؟ طاهر لا ينام بعد الصلاة. أين يتوضأ؟ يتوضأ في البيت. أين يصلي الفجر؟ يصلي الفجر في المسجد. ماذا يفعل بعد الصلاة؟ يقرأ القرآن. So you have all the responses there. Inshallah ta'ala, so that is where we are going to stop for today, inshallah. So we move to our last week test, inshallah. So if we still have any other time, so we are going to start another unit, at-ta'amu wa-sharab. So let's quickly go back to our questions for last week. So we're going to look at each of the questions. So if you have anything regarding that, inshallah, we're going to discuss it. So we have about 20 minutes now for that. So we have about 20 minutes. So let us see how we can manage it. So we have just 20 questions. I want to see how we can manage those questions. Number one. I hope we are ready. Number one. So the first question we are having here. The very first thing is, what is expected of us? اختر الإجابة الصحيحة. You choose the correct response. هذه داش النظارة يا صديقي. You have four options. هو, it cannot be هو because هذه is feminine. هو is masculine. You have min, it cannot be min. You have هذا, هذا is masculine. So the only correct option you have there is Jim. Here, هذه هي النظارة يا صديقي. This is the glasses, my friend. So the correct option or the correct answer for the first question is here. Number two, أخي. أخي, that is my brother, dash fil masjid. My brother. We are referring to singular. So that means it cannot be Amza. Nusalli, we pray. So we are referring to only one person. And that is, we are talking about third person here. So nusalli is first person plural. Usolli is first person singular, so it cannot be usolli. Tusolli is second person, singular. So the only third person singular you have there is yusalli. Akhi yusalli fil masjid. My brother is observing salah in the masjid. So the correct answer there is ba, yusalli. Number 3, ismi Muhammad. Ana Pakistaniya. No, Pakistaniya is feminine. Turkiya is feminine. Muslima is feminine. So the only correct option you have there is Jim, Tabib. Ismi Muhammad, Ana Tabib. My name is Muhammad. I'm a medical doctor. Number 4, Min aina dash ya Fatima. Min aina dash. You have auntie, and that is the correct option, the only correct option you have there. Min aina auntie ya Fatima. So that is Hamza. Option B, you have anta. Anta is masculine. Here is third person. Huwa is masculine. So the only correct option is anti. Min aina anti ya Fatima. So where are you from, oh Fatima? Number 5, هذه السورة dash. هذه السورة جميل. Jamil is masculine. Kabir is masculine. Usra is feminine, but it is not corresponding here. هذه السورة أسرة. If it is usrati, that could have been a correct option. It could have seemed to be a correct option, but the only correct option you have there is dal. Jamilatun. هذه السورة جميلة. This picture is beautiful. Number 6, Al anta dash hammam ila al amam min al amam fil amam aina al amam. It is not question anyway, so aina is out of it. Min, you cannot be in and not go to the amam. So the only correct option you have there is Jim. Al anta fil hammam. Al anta fil hammam. Hayya bina ila al madrasa. Hayya bina. The next thing that will come after it is hila. Hayya bina ila al madrasa. So the answer for number 7 is hila. Number 8, adilun. Adil is masculine. Takra is feminine. Akra is first person. Nakra is also first person, plural. So the only correct option is yakra. Adilun yaqra'ul Qur'an. Number 9, Kayfa haluki ya abi. Haluki, that key is feminine. So that is not correct. So we are talking of abi, father, masculine. But if a halika, that is not Arabic. Jim, haluka, that is correct. Kaifa haluka ya abi. How are you, my father? Dal also seems correct. Oh, dal is kaifa halaka. So there's nothing changing that dhamma to fatha there. So that means the only correct option you have in number 9 is haluka. Kaifa haluka ya abi. Number 10, Ana min Nigeria. Ana Nigeriyu or Nigeria. Some people took ba as their option, which could have been the correct option as well for females. But that ya is not having shadda. So had it been that ya is having shadda, it would have been Nigeria. So, but the shadda is not there. So the only correct option you have there is that masculine. Ana min Nigeria. Ana Nigeriyu. So dal is the correct option for number 10. Maljamuhu hadhihi al-kalimat. So what's the plural of all these words? Number 11, you have Ma'itof. Ma'itof, you have 3 options. Ma'atif, Ma'itofat, Ma'itof. The only correct option is the first one, which is Hamza, Ma'atif. Ma'itof, Ma'atif. The plural of number 12, Madrasa, is Madaris. Madaris, which is also Hamza. Number 13, Harika, that is Arohik. Arohik. So the correct option is Ba. Number 14, Muhmina. Muhmina. Muhminun, that is masculine. Muhmina is feminine. So the correct option is Jim. Jamu Ma'anas Salim. Mu'minat. Mu'minat. Number 15, Usra. The plural is Usar. Usar. And the last part of the questions, Akmel biwadhi kalimat sahiha. Complete by putting the correct word. Fi shaqqati arba'u ghurafin. Arba'u ghurafin. So Jim is the correct option there. Number 17. Kam dash fi baytik. Kam hammamu. We said it times without number, that coming after kam is going to be singular and at the same time is going to be mansub. So that is why amaman is the only correct option, which is ba. Kam hamaman fi baytik. How many bathrooms do you have in your house? Number 18, uridu. You remember uridu as well? We said coming after uridu is going to be singular and at the same time it's going to be mansub, just like kam. Uridu kitaban min fadlika. So the only option you have there is Hamza. But what of ba? It's also mansub. Uridu kutuban min fadlik. The only problem is that kutuban is plural. And we said singular and mansub. Number 19.
I don't know.
Now,
We have a lot of people here before we go from this question. Kitabaka.
What is kitabaka?
I mean, some they want to put they prefer saying that it should be kitabaka.
And where
Don't have
there's
it
no
in option.
kitabaka in the option.
Yes.
Uridu kitabaka.
Now they put it that in the chat that they want that it should be on option kitabaka. Uridu kitabaka min fadlika.
And no, there's nothing bad in that. That is correct. If you have kitabaka, but we are not having kitabaka in the options. So you have to pick correct option. So kitabaka is out of the options. So you cannot just pick anything you like. Kitabaka is correct. If you have domir, if you have the domir to it, there's no problem. Kitabaka is correct. Uridu kitabaka min fadlik. Yes, that's a correct expression. But what we are saying is that you are not having anything of such in the options. And there's no way you can generate it yourself. So the only correct option you have here is kitaban. Uridu kitaban min fadlik. I need a book, please. So it is possible you say, I need your book, please. So there's nothing wrong in that. And number 19, توجد مرآة في dash. في المطبخ, you have mirror in the matbakh. Some people may have it, but that's not the appropriate place. Ghurfatul julus, yes, it is possible you have it in Ghurfatul julus, but that's not the appropriate place. The only appropriate place you have there is hammam. So the correct option there is Jim. And the last one, dash min adat al-istifham. One of the instruments of asking question is hayy. Okay. So these are the responses. Though to some people it is very tedious, but at the same time we have people who scored everything. So we have people who missed only one. At the same time, we have some people who are just learning to get the correct options. So inshallah ta'ala, I think now.
Okay. Regarding the last one, this one also we have a lot of responses saying I'm a female. That is why I know you have explained it by saying that Nigeria should have shada that will indicate it's a female. But as we speak now, someone is still messaging that it's a female. That's why he has decided to go for
what is not correct.
But
I said that is why you decide to go for what is not correct. So because you are not having shada there, so there's no way it's going to be a correct option. So the fact that you are a female, in fact, immediately somebody finished that particular question, she wrote that I choose this particular response because I'm a female. So I saw the message, but that doesn't make it a correct option. Okay, so we asked you to pick a correct option, so we didn't ask you to pick what's related to your gender. Barakallahu fikum.
Jazakumullahu khair.
So now we have little time, so for people to react on that, inshallah.
Now, if I'm going to put all their hands down and I'm going to open the chat room for everyone to chat. Let's see the reaction. If you have any question, please only for the test. If it is going to be any question outside that or has to do with the class. So I'm opening the chat room for everyone, and at the same time, if you know you have a question, please raise up your hand now. Then we can discuss about this, inshallah. So the chat is open for everyone, not host to host. And I'm going to unmute your mic. 5858058. Go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Yeah, please, I just maybe this one look like a question. Actually, I did so woefully in the test because I'm a learner, I'm a beginner. I don't know more. I don't know anything about this Arabic. Please, I want to help us with the beginners because 21% that got less than 10 is still is a concern, which I'm one of them. Can you suggest maybe where we can get something that we're going to read on our own to learn all the what our sheikh normally say, this is jamu, this is this, so that we can know it before at least, so that this thing can be very, very clear to us. Maybe something like a pre-learning book that we can go. I try to look for one, but I just want to hear from the sheikh just to help us with that. You are a zero learner. You just start to learn it. Thank you.
Jazakumullah khairan. The issue is that all this issue of being zero learner, beginner, whatever. So we are definitely at that level. We are definitely at that level of beginner. So I don't know where where else because you don't still need any other thing to read. Just this book is enough for us as a beginner. So the only thing is that we need to be practicing. If you look at the 20 questions, we are not having anything new there. So we discussed everything we have there. And there's nothing technical out of it. So we discussed everything in the class. We only need to put in more effort. So let us put in more effort. Let us revise. Let us try as much as possible to revise. Anytime we had anything in the class, we need to sit down again. We look at it before the next class. So that will help us a lot. So we have the recorded audios. We can listen to them again and again. So all this will assist us greatly. So I want to believe everything we are doing here is still at the level of beginner. Then the issue of the jamu, the plurals, inshallah, I'm compiling. In fact, I've compiled all the words and plurals that we had in unit 1 and 2. But I discovered they are just too much, because I've compiled at least about 60 for the 2 units, and now we've ended 4 units already. So I thought of using it bit by bit so that it's not going to be a burden on so many people again. So I want to separate the first unit from second unit so that we may be having it on our maybe our WhatsApp group or in the class as well. So for people who are asking for it, people have been asking for it, that maybe we should have it compiled and the rest. So we'll be compiling some of those things to assist as well. For those people who felt that they need to cram something, but I don't think that is necessary, especially at this age. We have adults. Many of us are adults here. So we might not even have that time to be memorizing so many things. And that is why we need to be making this repetition. So repetition will be better for us as adults than cramming. So we are not little children that needs to be cramming almost every day. But even with that, we've made the arrangement. So we'll be placing it in the class on the WhatsApp group. So for anybody who are interested in going for them.
Oh, now, Sheikh, there's one question here. Someone is asking, what is the passing mark?
Pass mark, you mean for the test?
Yes, sir.
If you score below 15, so you are not really recognized to have passed this test. But being the first one, so we are still looking forward to a better performance, inshallah, in the next test. But the fact is that if you score below 15, it's like so you didn't perform better. So let's just take it that way.
And number 434. Go ahead. You're muted.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, sir.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakumullah khairan, sir, for your efforts. But my only complaint is that maybe next time when we want to do exam, the character should be a little big, bigger than this. Because like me, the one you said, it has shader. It was very difficult for me to see. So the characters are too small. Please help us to enlarge it next time so that we'll be able to read and know what we want to pick for the answer, sir. Jazakumullah khairan.
And at the same time, I think you can even embolden the letters even on your devices. So even if they are not bigger than this, but that's not really a problem. So the admin are listening and they will do the needful.
Inshallah, number 686. Now, you are muted.
Jazakumullah khairan, Sheikh. Mine is more or less like a recommendation if it's welcomed. And it has to do with the output of the Google form. If we participants can actually be attempting this test in a landscape format, because if it's coming out as a portrait, the way the writings are sequenced, it can be confusing and sometimes disrupted. So Anna may be up and maybe the last Anna can actually come down and everything seems confusing. And
Yes, I think I noticed that one too. I noticed
so,
it. I think, inshallah, the admin will take care of that. Inshallah. Yes,
Jazakallah.
that's a very good suggestion. So somebody is, I think I saw a chat. Somebody said the audios on the YouTube were not available, or they are not going through. So inshallah, the admin will look into that. Inshallah. Then the issue of verbs. Somebody said maybe we should be translating. That is one thing I would never encourage. I will never encourage that. So that probably if we'll gather the words or the verbs, then we translate. No. So that will make people to feel more relaxed, and it's not going to help. So it is better to be in Arabic form. So translating is not really encouraged.
Number 388, go ahead with your question. You're muted. 388.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Concerning about the test, another issue that we are having is about the time counting. I think I don't know whether the time is counting properly because it's fast somehow. So it makes some of us to not concentrate about the question very well. Maybe we should add another more time to the time, or make sure that it's counting properly. To my own view, I don't know whether it's counting normally or it's too fast for me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Noted.
Number 529. You are muted. (529). Number 102. Go ahead. (102).
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Good morning.
Assalamu alaikum. 529 is on.
Okay,
Okay, 102. Can you hold on? 529. Go ahead.
My question is that I submitted the question. Sorry, my marks, that I couldn't get the mark on the screen, on my screen. Up to now, I don't know what I scored.
529. Okay, noted.
How will I get it?
Probably maybe you just it has to do with your side. I'm sure of that. So probably maybe you just have to restart your device and refresh it. Maybe it will come up. If not, then admin can send it to you 529.
Please, I will do that.
I'll call off it. Umar Abdullah, Bismillah.
You've forgotten 102.
102, subhanallah. 102. Go ahead, 102.
102, are you there?
Yes.
Go on.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Okay, good morning.
Yeah.
Please, my question is, those of us who miss the test, I don't know whether maybe I'm the only one, I don't know. I try my best to click on that it was not going through at all. So some people suggest that maybe it was my data. I don't know. So I don't know whether that was a way of providing making up tests for us.
Inshallah, another test is fast approaching.
Now, what of the other one? The one that was done already? Why would people was the delay?
That is not makeup test. Oh.
I try my best.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, Umar Abdullah.
Now, my first question, can I go ahead, sir?
Go on.
And now, one of the tamarind that we did the other time, just now, the question goes thus: La ana usalli ba'da al-fajr. So, and I said we should ask question that
La ana
usalli. Sir?
لا أنا لا أنام بعد الفجر أو بعد الصلاة.
أنا أنام بعد الفجر. So I got the questions of this.
You have two la there. لا أنام بعد الفجر.
Okay, la, yes, la. Then I thought the question that befit the answer is supposed to be al tanam qabla al fajr.
No. بعد الفجر. بعد الفجر, not قبل الفجر. قبل is before, بعد is after. Do you sleep after Fajr? Said no, I didn't. I don't sleep after Fajr.
Okay, la anam. Okay.
No.
La anam. Okay. Now the second one is about both of us that missed the test. So what are we going to do? Is there any remedy?
I think you said you missed it.
Yeah, I missed the test. The service on my side.
Yes, that's the fact. That's the fact. You've stated it. You missed it.
Oh my God. They really pay me.
Sorry.
So I sent message to one of the admin. The thing was not going through. So it was due to the service here.
Sorry.
517. Your question? I think you answered there. 517. 517, are you here?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alaikum.
The question I wanted to ask, somebody has even asked about it. It's just about the character. The character was too small for me to see.
Noted, inshallah.
479. Go ahead, your mic is unmuted.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. Thank you for everything. My question is regarding the issue of mudaf and mudaf ilayh. I hear something like fi masjidi Bilal, without alif and lam. But later I hear fil masjid al-kabir with alif and lam. So I want to know what are the criteria to know where to put alif and lam and where not to put. Thank you.
I've explained it again today. We explained it during the last class as well. Al-Masjid al-Kabir is not mudaf wa mudaf ilayh. That one is sifa wa mawsuf. So there are two different things. Sifa wa mawsuf. There are two different words. Al-Masjid, al-Kabir. But one is complementing the other. So that is sifa wa mawsuf. Okay? But mudaf wa mudaf ilayh, the two words will be coming together to form only one meaning. Just like Abdullah. We have Abdul and you have Allah. The two coming together to form only one name, Abdullah. So you don't need to separate them. So that is mudaf wa mudaf ilayh. And mudaf is always nakra. It will not be definite. It's always indefinite. Okay? It will be indefinite, and at the same time, it's going to be marfu, as the case may be. But mudaf ilayh will always be majrur and definite. So that is why when you say Masjid Bilal, Masjid Uthman, Masjid Umar, And those ones are not taking alif walam simply because they are already definite. When you say Sayyaratul Ustad, Sayyaratul Ustad, that is Modof. Modof is Sayyaro. Al Ustad is Modof ilay. Sayyaratul Ustad, the two coming together to be only one. Ustad's car.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I understand. Yes.
Unlike saying As-Sayyaratu As-Sayyaratu Al-Bayda. As-Sayyaratu Al-Bayda. Those ones are having alif walam because they are two different things. They are just sifa and mawsu. The white car. So white is only telling us more about the car. So that one is not mudaf or mudaf ilayh. So when you say al-masjid al-kabir is not mudaf or mudaf ilayh. So kabir is only telling us more about the masjid.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I now understand.
Barakallahu fikum, Sheikh. Can I still take more questions?
Maybe one or two.
Okay, inshallah. Let me just go down. 312, shall go ahead. You're unmuted. Three, 1, 2, your hand is up. You're unmuted.
Another number, please.
166.
No, someone will come to now start.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
No, Jazakumullah khair. I want to speak on the positioning of the dash, sir, of the dash, which is usually confusing, especially to beginners. When we are expected to complete the end of a sentence, and the dash is being placed in front of the sentence, so it can be confusing like that and complicating. So please, if we can adjust that, it will be really helpful, sir.
Okay. You are talking about the test.
Yes, sir, exactly. The test.
Yeah, that one is noted. Somebody has raised it earlier.
Okay.
Jazakallah khair.
Barakallahu fikum. 312, are you here? Can you go ahead? Uh, 312, do you have a question?
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum assalam.
I'm sorry, when I was going to register for the course, I stated that I do not know how to read the Arabic letters. So I attend the classes every day, but I don't write the test because I can't even read Arabic letters. So there's no way I can answer the questions. So I don't know if I should continue attending the class or there's something else I can do.
That's serious.
Because go on, sir.
No, that means you didn't merit the class in the first instance. So because
I said it, and they said I could say.
The minimum criteria is that you should be able to read. So because there should be another class before this for those who cannot read. So and that's not this class. So kindly try and contact the admin.
Okay, because I did that from the beginning. I told the admin I cannot read, and they said I should stay on. Okay.
So please kindly contact the admin, so we'll talk about it.
Okay, exactly my answer.
Now, inshallah, we stop now. Tomorrow is still another day, inshallah rahman. If I did not take your question, it wasn't intentional. Inshallah, tomorrow we can have another venue to discuss with Sheikh. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك ونشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.